Guys, I just watched a woman. She's married 20 years to a nice guy. She came online saying she's separated from him. According to her, the guy made her laugh. A stable guy. This is a guy that doesn't yell at her. Played with the kids. Listened to her for hours. A soft guy. Loud laugh. Didn't care who was watching. Basically, nice guy. And now, 20 years and 3 kids later, she's out. And you know what she's not saying? I ruined this because I had no identity. No. She's making it sound like it wasn't enough. Let me stop you right there. Most of you will watch this and think, see, being nice gets you nowhere. Wrong. That's lazy thinking. Here is the real truth she accidentally admitted. She was broken when he met her, and his niceness was never going to fix that. So, before you go blaming yourself or women, I want you to watch this breakdown. Because if you don't learn from this one thing, you will be that nice guy, divorced, confused, and replaced. Let's roll the clip. Take a look.
I married the nice guy, the guy who made me laugh. I married the guy who was stable, who didn't yell. I married the guy who wasn't afraid to get down on the floor and play with kids. I married the guy who laughed really loudly, who didn't seem to care if anybody was watching. I married the guy who was soft with me, who listened to me on the phone for hours. I married the nice guy. I married the nice guy when I was 23 years old. I married the guy who'd come from a family who felt like life is hard. We're not going to make it easy on you. And what's funny is he married the nice girl, the girl who did everything to please somebody else, who molded herself to be the epitome of what other people wanted me to be. He married the girl that said, yes, let me show up and do more. He married the girl who said, I have absolutely no needs. None. Why would I have needs when I can show up and take care of you? He married the girl who said, I am low maintenance. Just like one of the guys. I'll sit and watch sports with you for hours. You need to watch a rom-com? No, I'm good. It's okay. We'll do this. We'll do what you want to do. 20 years later, after realization after realization, after year, realizing this isn't what I signed up for. This isn't what I thought marriage was going to be. The struggles that we've had aren't getting any better. They just seem to be replicating themselves and getting worse. I started looking around at my kids and seeing children who needed more from their parents. I married the nice guy, and he married the good girl. And 20 years later, we're 5 months separated, working through some of the hardest parts of marriage. Because it would be easy for me to say, I'm done. We're calling it quits. There's been too much hurt. There's been too much pain. There's been too many conversations that have ended in, yes, I will do this. Yes, I want that. And very little action to show for it. After 3 years of growth for myself, the biggest takeaway I can give you now is work on you. There is nothing more important than relearning the safety skills that we needed to learn to show up better in a partnership. Because while we were raised by generation after generation that said, life is hard, I'm not going to make it easier on you, that's exactly what we needed. We needed the softness. We needed the care for ourselves. We needed the tools that said, this is how you show up for you first. Because the partnership, a marriage, is not where one person dissolves into the other. It's when two whole people show up and say, I want you to be my anchor through the storm that life will give us. Because life's never going to get easier. But the person you pair up with, the person you partner with for life should make it easier. But when we go into marriage with tools that were broken, that were only really there to protect ourselves from more harm, all we did was learn how to have partnerships that erased your identity, that allowed no space for the two of you to grow together. It left only room for ego. A different marriage means that you need to show up differently for yourself first.
All right, listen up. No soft talk, just facts. That woman just gave you the most valuable warning you'll ever ignore if you are not paying attention. Here is the hard truth. 1, if a woman tells you she has no needs, she's lying to you and to herself. And she will bury that lie for years. Then, one day, she will explode and make you the villain. Don't marry a bomb with a smile. 2, stop thinking nice is your protection. You can be the nicest, funniest, most stable man on the planet, and she will still leave if she never built a self before meeting you. You're not a rehab center. Number 3, vet like your future depends on it, because it does. Ask her, what do you resent but won't say? If she looks confused or say nothing, you need to run. She's not ready. She will waste your best years, then blame you for her emptiness. And here is the cold truth they won't tell you. She married a nice guy because she was a broken girl. 20 years later, she's still broken, but now she's taking half of his stuff. So, here is my advice, man to man right now. Stop trying to be the nice guy. Start being the real guy, the one with boundaries, the one who walks away from performative peace, the one who demands a partner, not a project. Work on you, but don't wait for her to catch up. She won't. Now, get out of your feelings and get smart. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.